Here in Washington, D.C., glad you're with us. And Chris, of course, you have to think about that 2019 World Series run. Really impressive by the Nats. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Brandon Jordan, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and starting this one, Josiah Gray. What do you have on him, Singy?
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent, soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs, but outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work.
Ready to go now, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. That misses the zone, and away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 4:05.
Fly ball center field. Robles flashes the leather on the run and catch. Let's take a look at our lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, JT Realmuto.
Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Good eye right there. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. The other way. Nice grab.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Jordan. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Let's go, DC.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Bryce Harper on deck for the Phils. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. In for a strike, 3-1. And now the count filled up 3-2. Out towards right center field. Garcia under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. And today's starter, Ranger Suarez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Victor Robles at the plate now. That's ball one. And a foul ball. And now the lefty rolled over to third, and he grabs it in foul ground. And now it's even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one to first. Hoskins handles the chance. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One up, one down. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Luis Garcia.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Luis Garcia stands in now and watches strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
0-2 now. And now 1-2. Out to short. Slings to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And now up for Washington, Joey Meneses. Comes into this one with the 7th best batting average in the NL. Ground ball right side. Hoskins steps on the bag. Nats go down 1-2-3. And the Nationals gone in order. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground, Garcia. Over to first. Harper retired.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 5th in home runs in the National League right now.
Let's go, DC.
That's in there, and that is strike one. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
JT Realmuto stands in now, looks at that one inside. No score here in the second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Robles racing over to make the catch. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Alex Call. The pitch. Good eye right there. And fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Lane Thomas. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. In there for strike one.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That is good.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Now snap throw to first. Thomas dives back in safely. The lefty, the 1-0.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Deal one. Foul ball. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, he'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Dom Smith stands in. No hits in the shutout last night. And that drops in for a strike. Turner with the throw to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So the Nats leave a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And now here's the veteran DH, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Gray back to work. Inside, just missed. Castellanos, a former All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
That one not close. 2-2. Inside, 3-2 the count. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. That one's in there, 0-1. Castellanos gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it's even up. Laser, base hit, and he boots it.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, no outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Josh Harrison. That's in there. Strike 1. And the right-hander deals.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. And here it comes. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. 2-2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Trey Turner next to bat for Philadelphia. No outs. Runners at first and second. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Trey Turner now. And that's in there for strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Top of the third, no score. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. Foul ball there. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is down low. Alec Bohm up next. Back to work. 3-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
At the belt and fires. Fights it off. You'll see another. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Alec Bohm will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And he deals.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. There's a strike. Next pitch is outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Ball 4, he's walked in a run.
That's a really tough call for the umpire to make right there. Borderline pitch for sure, but I just don't think he got it right. And that walk unties this ball game.
Now it's going to be Brandon Jordan. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Downs, that's 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Jeter Downs to the plate here. And a pitch. That one out to right. Harper has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on it. 1 down.
Center fielder, number 16.
Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Next pitch is outside. That one's in there. That's strike 1. That clips a corner. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Snap throw.
The batter, number 2.
And now it's Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1.
Garcia.
There's a strike. And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. That one missed.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Let's go, Nats.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back in Washington, D.C., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Bryce Harper.
Come on, DC!
The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
A wind and a pitch. And now 2-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Two. This one popped up. Candelario makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Flied out his first time. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. And that one hit to first. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 with a flyout. High fly ball out towards left field. Call. Raging back towards the wall. Back some more. And he brings it into the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they lead it 1-0. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Joey Meneses.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And the pitch. They say it went.
No ball, 1 strike.
That clips the zone, and that is strike 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a pitch. And ball one. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Alex Call. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And that quickly, two away.
The designated hitter.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Lane Thomas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
The wind of the pitch. Well struck, right field. That one back. And in one hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the catcher up to hit, Hebert Ruiz. Single to right at his first trip. In there, and it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Man at second. And a count 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that's downstairs and outside.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's Nicholas Castellanos.
The designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
And a pitch. To the right side. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Edge of the zone, call the strike. 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Check swing. Now to look down to first. Didn't go. So now 1-2 to Reese. And there's a ball.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Harrison batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Jamer Candelario. Here comes a pitch.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-0. And that's outside. And that one off the outside edge.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And that's a strike. That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Now it's Dominic Smith. That one lifted to left. Schwarber in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Jeter Downs digging in for the Nationals. Flied to right his first time. Ball one low. And downstairs. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. And that's through there for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and deals. Line drive, short hop to third. Gathers and throws. That's out number 3. Nationals go quietly. They trail here 1-0. Back in Washington, D.C., here's Turner now. Turner, in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Pitches in there. Strike 1.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And here is Alec Bohm. No. That just misses. 1-0. Righty to the plate. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The pitch. There's the strike. Rips one to right, and it goes just foul. Righty delivers. Hit in the air, right field. Meneses has a beat on it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25. Brandon.
Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brandon Jordan. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Jordan measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Next offering way off the plate. And that's outside. Bryce Harper on deck for the Phillies. Swings and misses. And the count's full. The pitch. There's a line drive to left field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bryce Harper to the plate. His righty-lefty splits there. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Activity in the bullpen. Victor Arano looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ramirez getting loose as well. Gray checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Jordan off of first with 2 away. swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one's gone. A big blow to the home fans. His 18th home run of the season. It's 3-0.
He's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
2 outs, nobody on. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. First offering, and it just misses. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1. That misses off the outside edge. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses outside. Full count now. JT Realmuto next to bat for Philadelphia. Payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, Victor Robles.
The center fielder, Victor.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
First pitch, not close.
You know, these Nationals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And a 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge. The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And here it comes. Bounce to the left side, and foul ball. Two on the way. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Garcia swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. Suarez picks to first. Robles dives back in. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
And now the lefty Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boost. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Boquita de corazón, me tienes enamorado, me tienes enamorado. Ay, boquita de corazón, boquita de corazón.
Meneses up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Next offering upstairs.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. In there at the knees, and the count's even at 2. First and second here, no outs. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Alex Call in the on-deck circle for the Nats. And that'll load the bases.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. Going 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here's the DH for Washington, Lane Thomas. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a pitch. Breaks his bat, pops it up. And there's 2 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 left for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Victor Arano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
JT Real Muto steps in, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And there's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's the 0-1. In the air, out towards right center. Robles on the move to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys.
And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. The 1-1. This to center field. Robles gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. The wide to kick the pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And that's just foul. Next offering down in the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dominic Smith. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The pitch. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Left-hand hitter waits. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And he deals. On a line, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Up now for Washington, Jeter Downs. On the ground right side. Oh, great stop. Beats to second, out there. To first, not in time. Great effort there. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. So the lineup flips over, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Step off throw to first. Downs back in on a dive. In there for strike 1. Out there to center, and he'll play it on a bounce.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ranger Suarez departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Connor Brogdon gets the ball now.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Connor Brogdon.
And now, Luis Garcia. That one's in there, 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and now 1-2. Downs at second. Robles on at first with 2 down. The next offering misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Runner around third. 1 runs in. Robles rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score as well, and it's a 1-run game. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So runner at second, 2 down. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. And a foul ball left side. Oh, 1 down. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Strike on the inside corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Next pitch misses outside. 1-2 the count. Right side. Can't glove it cleanly.
The pitcher, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate. A strikeout and a walk. There's a strike. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Candelario over to second, on to Smith. 2.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big-time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And that one is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1. Slider clips the corner.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side, Garcia. In plenty of time to first, and the inning is over. Craig Kimbrell into the game. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 31, Craig Kimbrell.
Leading off, Alex Call.
For the Nationals, the left fielder.
The pitch. And that's outside. Movement in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez getting loose out there. That's in there. And the count 1-1. There's the strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
On the ground out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-all.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. Out to short. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
New pitcher now, Andrew Bellotto.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Jamer Candelario digging in for the Nationals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ruiz at second with nobody out. To third. Slings it across. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Dominic Smith digging in for the Nationals. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
1-1.
And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Downs in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the right-hander deals. Close, but call the ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Check swing, and he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same-side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Here's a 3-0. That's in there. And he walked him.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next pitch is outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Righty to the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Ball 1, no strikes. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 9th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Phillies 3. New pitcher on here, Kyle Finnegan.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Well, 1-run game. Brandon Jordan stands in for the Phillies. This guy has turned into a beast. The pitch. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. Ball 1. That's a little bit low. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down. because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Clips the outside corner, and that's strike two.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one ran inside, almost got him.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
In there, sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. No, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. First offering misses the mark. And that one is inside. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up. They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Kyle Schwarber now at the plate.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Off the base of the wall. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Waste no time there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now it is JT Real calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. He's 2 outs away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Now 1-1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And the righty deals. Strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
One down, Phillies down a run. Stays alive. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Hoskins swings through it for strike one. Trying to deliver as the hero. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him! The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the eighth and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the ninth. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ballgame all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. From Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.